I'm Debbie Queen, creator of Weddings for a Living, and this is my quick weekly wrap up. A few things that I ran across, which I think you'll find helpful and interesting as a wedding planner, and wanted to share them with you. The first up is an article that I found on the Huffington Post. And one of the articles that showed up this week is from Sandy Malone. Now, Sandy Malone is the wedding planner and the owner of a wedding planning business, Weddings in Vieques. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's an island off of Puerto Rico. And you may recognize the company name if I'm not completely botching it, and Sandy's name, because there was a reality show sometime in 2013 that she did, which was all about the weddings that she plans on that teeny beautiful island. So Sandy's focus is the truth about wedding planner certification, about becoming a wedding planner in general. So I can relate to her because Sandy starts off by saying that everybody wants to be a wedding planner. Well, not everybody, but it's become an in-demand career choice or business choice for many people. I think the holy grail for many of us is to own our own wedding planning business. So really the gist of the article is that a lot of wedding planner certification courses have popped up, but they're not, in her experience, very helpful. And I'll quote in the article. She says, but spending actual dollars to get a piece of paper that says you know how to plan weddings is a huge waste of money. I can relate to what she's saying, although I don't know if I agree 100%, having been a former instructor for what I believe to be a great wedding planner certification company. But she's saying that you can gain a whole lot more experience if you get out there and plan some weddings on your own and events on your own, which can be easier said than done. She also brings up a really good point, is that you need to be an extrovert to be a wedding planner. And I said this in so many words, but I don't think I was as straightforward as Sandy is, which is surprising because I'm a pretty straightforward kind of girl. So she's saying if you're a wallflower, being a wedding planner is going to be tough for you. And then she also goes on to say that even though many institutions now have created special courses and certificates, even degrees for special events, that she thinks having a degree in public relations or communications would be better suited for our field. But it's a really great article. I don't need to reread it for you, but I will post the link on the Weddings for a Living website. But take a read of this. I think you'll be... It's a wake-up call, but it's real talk, as they say. And I think this is what she's saying, what many of us in the industry know to be true, but don't always stand up and say that outright. So how to become a professional wedding planner. It's a great article on the Huffington Post, and it's by Sandy Malone. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is a great comment that I received from Martha. So I write all of the content pretty much that's on Weddings for a Living, and although I haven't been as diligent with updating new information, the idea is that I want to post information that I refer to as evergreen, meaning that it's going to be relevant whether you're reading it today or 6 months from now, or maybe even a year from now. I want to provide solid information that will help you to become a phenomenal wedding planner and or start your own wedding planning business if you desire to do so. Confetti Talk Show is a bit of a spin-off of Weddings for a Living, and it really is, as the name suggests, a talk show for wedding planners. But the special thing about Confetti is that I host the show live, but once the live event is over, then the recording is made available for you as in what's known as a podcast. So the audio replay for one of the episodes that I did is episode number 356. I'm scrolling up here. Sorry for making you dizzy. And the title is Create a Wedding Blog While You Launch Your Wedding Business. And I wrote that article, I did that show in response to many of you who are ready and working on starting a business, but are waiting for everything to be just so and for everything to be perfect. But it doesn't work that way. There's never an absolute perfect time. So my suggestion is that whilst you're waiting, while you're getting things together, or maybe while you're even still deciding, is that you create a blog, which is all about weddings in your area specifically, or whatever your specialty or niche is, and get into the habit of writing and talking about it and sharing that information. Don't ever be scared, or don't miss an opportunity to share the information that you know with someone else. So I'm going to scroll down here, but this week Martha responded wrote a comment. Now, I love Martha's comment, not just for the content, but because it actually is in response to the post of the article. Because a lot of times I get comments that don't relate to the article. It's sort of like general questions. But, that's okay. That's just a part of life. So I'll read a portion of what Martha wrote. I listened to your show number 356. Thank you so much. This is helping to put my mind at ease. Yes, it is overwhelming trying to set up a business. The expenses on running an ad, or just feeling comfortable in telling others that this is something that I love to do. She said she finally finished her certification from QC Event Planning School, and she said listening to your show today, so she's talking about the replay, really helped me to have a clear vision of how I want to approach and create this business. And then she also mentions at the end here, I have been overwhelmed, but today I have a better point of view of this business. Wow, Martha, thank you so much, because sometimes it's the little things that can do it for you, especially if you're confused and overwhelmed, which can happen when you're trying anything new. Listen, I've been doing this for a while, and I still have days where I'm just totally confused. I don't know which direction to go in, and that's because I'm trying to juggle too many things at once. That's a completely different subject, right? But the key is, sometimes you just need to be still. And sometimes it's just you're reading something or listening to something, as Martha was listening to episode number 356, and something in there clicked for her. So that's always been my goal for Weddings for Living, is to share information with you, and hopefully something clicks or something helps you. So thank you, Martha. I really appreciate your comment, and I'm going to reply to it, but I did want to share it with the rest of the world. Okay, finally, the last thing I want to talk about is what I'm reading right now. So I made a commitment that I would be updating Weddings for Living with information and articles. Sometimes I'm not always on board. I'm not always on point with that. But what I'm reading right now, which I am enjoying thoroughly, and I just want to share with you, is the Guerrilla Marketing Job Escape Plan. And it's by J. Conrad Levinson, the guerrilla marketer himself. And it's co-authored by Andrew Neitlich. Neitlich? I know I'm botching your name, Andrew. I'm sorry. Neitlich. And by the way, Andrew's wife is the creator of the great website Etiquette Moms, which is all about becoming certified as someone who teaches etiquette to kids, children, or adults. So the reason I love this book, it's not a wedding book, but it really provides great insight about juggling a wedding business or any side business with a full-time job. And the way it's formatted is that there are 10 struggles, or I think it's the book gets they refer to it as battles, that you have to overcome in order to transition and leave your day job and get started on your business. And I'm saying wedding business because that's what I applied this to. So this is a great book. I'll post the link under this wrap up, but it's a great read. I'm reading the actual book. I'm actually reading a paperback, but it's available on Kindle too. So great book, Guerrilla Marketing Job Escape Plan. So good reading for you there. But that's all I've got. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Debbie Quain. If you haven't signed up, why not? Please go over to weddingsforliving.com and sign up to be a part of the email list so you'll know what's going on. I promise not to bombard you with information, but what anything that's coming up that I think will be helpful for you, I'll share that with you. And of course, Confetti, as I was mentioning earlier, is the live talk show for wedding planners, and currently that's hosted live the first Saturday of each month, so I hope you can join me. But as always, lots of love and success. I'll talk to you soon.